580 here. There's a seller who wants to trade inside. Shall I low tick him?
Yeah, flush him out.
Squeeze a sucker.
How many?
200.
Buy them now.
Buy them! Filled! You paid 580 for 200.
Way to go, Nick. I sold at 590.
Fuck a duck, just made 2,000 quid. Shit.
Nick, what's the difference between initial margin and variation margin?
Initial margin's like a down payment on each futures contract that we trade. Now, we don't have to pay that in full until the contract matures. But in the meantime, the value of each contract may go up or down. So Cymex calculate our positions on a daily basis, and they'll ask us for more money if the market moves against us. And that's variation margin.
Got it, I think.
Filled. Yeah, you paid 50 for 20.
Man.
Simon, I've got a slight problem. One of the girls sold 20 contracts for Rouge Bank instead of buying. I can't do anything about it till Monday.
And what's the damage?
20,000 at the close.
Sack the cow. She'll never work on Cymex again.
That's a bit hard, isn't it? Fernando, how are March futures looking? I need to make up 20 contracts at Friday's price.
You won't get Friday's price.
I should have closed off the position first thing Monday and taken the loss. Instead, I waited for the market to change. It changed all right, but not the way I wanted. Now I was stuck with a bigger loss than I could own up to. And it was...
This one's for the 5/8 account. I bought the missing contracts.
£60,000?
Shh.
It was only 20 before.
When the market went the wrong way, I had to cut the loss.
What did Simon Jones say?
Are you serious? He'd shut us down if he knew. Look, everything will be all right so long as we balance the books by the end of the month.
How?
Well, we trade on our own account until we wipe out the losses, and then we can use money from the client account and pay it back with next month's profits.
You mean gamble?
Relax, Bonnie. That's all the market is. One giant casino.
I was counting on the fact that nobody looked at the books until the end of each month. As long as the 5/8 account showed a nil balance in the last day of the month, no one would suspect anything was wrong. But instead of winning back the position, we made more losses. And I had to borrow more money from the client account to keep them hidden.
Nick! I just worked out the balance in the 8th account. The losses are over $10 million.
Bonnie, keep your fucking voice down. Look, there's no need to panic.
There's not enough in the client account to make margin payments, Nick.
Unless I sell options, that will generate a commission in yen. And return the balance sheet on the 5/8 account to zero.
Hello?
I want to buy 4,000 June contracts.
I've got a price of 350 on my screen, but this will move it.
Try not to pay more than 400.
We've got to get them cheap. Beaumarchais a big player. If we can pull this off for him, then we get a shitload of business. What's liquidity like?
Tight as the fleece. You'll get away with 500, and then the price will move up.
All right, well then we've got to con the other traders into thinking we're sellers. And when the price drops, buy, all right?
Sell to 50! Sell to 50! Sell to 40! Sell to 40! Sell to 40! Sell to 40! Sell to 100! Sell to 100! 200! Sell to 100! Sell to 100! Buy 500 contracts! Sell to 100! Buy at 200! Buy at 200! Buy at 210! Buy at 210! Buy at 200! Buy at 220! 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 Buy at 240! 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 Film! Nobody saw us coming. We swooped on the first 1,500 like a stealth bomber. 4,000 contracts.
Balls of steel, fat boy. Balls of fucking steel!
Come on, baby, you can do it. Come on.
Yes! Baby, we're in a fucking roll! Yes!
Didn't think we'd do it.
It's amazing. You've made back all the losses. Over $10 million.
What did I tell you? Oh, ye of little faith. You keep doubling up, and sooner or later, you're bound to win.
Yeah.
I want to sell the 220 call options and buy the 200 calls in December. I've got an offer of 0.138 for size. Can you do better?
I'll get back to you.
Quick as you can, Nick. I have to move fast. Oui, je suis toujours là. Je vous écoute.
What the hell is he on about? 0.138 for size?
The market in 220 calls is down. He wants to cut his losses.
Yeah, but why 0.138?
It's a ratio. The 200 calls are trading at 1,400. Divide 200 by 1,400, you get 0.143.
All right, but not 0.138. Unless someone's offered him a discount to get the business. Probably Societe Generale. We can't let those wankers get him. Pierre's our biggest client.
What are you going to do?
Just have to leg it.
You mean buy the contracts from Pierre and sell them when the market rises, is it? I thought we were not supposed to trade for the bank.
Pierre, I can do it. What's the exact size? 6,500. All right, leave it with me. No problem.
What if the market doesn't rise, huh? What if the market falls?
I've gambled and won before. I can gamble and win again. Balls of steel, me old mateys, and you better believe it. Bonnie, I need you to reopen the Ace account. We really got caned in those Beaumarchais contracts. Now the bastard's dumped us and gone back to Societe Generale. You better fax Brenda Granger in London, ask her for more funds to cover the margin payments. Tell her it's for client positions. Hello?
Nick, it's Simon. Can you come to my office? I need to see you right away. Congratulations, Nick. The 93 bonuses are in. You're down for 135 grand.
135? That's fantastic.
Your little operation generated profits in excess of £10 million last year. You're a star. In fact, your figures are so high, they're going to check up on you.
Check up on me?
They're sending Ash Lewis out for the audit. Don't worry. It's purely routine.
Ash Lewis? She's meant to be a right ball breaker, isn't she?
That's our booth.
Filled, pay 250.
Hi, Nick. This is Ron Baker and Ash Lewis. Ron is head of derivatives trading in London.
This makes me your boss, Nick. Nice to meet you.
How do you do, Mr. Leeson?
Very well, thank you. Okay.
Nick.
Fuck. Simon, what's happening? You're looking disgustingly chirpy.
Haven't you heard? Panic over. Ash has been called back to London.
You're kidding? Why?
Office politics, some turf battle between Baring Futures and Baring Securities.
And what about the audit?
They're sending Mark Taylor and Chris Carr. Compared to Ash, they're a couple of pussies.
Pity. I was rather looking forward to seeing the dreaded Ash Lewis in action. To save me. If they only knew.
Nick! That guy from Reuters again. It's the second time he's called today.
Tell him I've... Oh, fuck it. Give me the phone. Put me up the balance in the Ace account, will you? Hi, Lloyd. What's shaking?
Nick, you're a hard man to pin down.
Well, you know how it is. What can I do you for?
That's quite a position you've been buying.
We're happy. I don't know which way the client wants to play it.
Who is this mystery client, Nick? You must have rather large balls.
I'm sorry, mate. You know how it is. Client confidentiality and all that.
Is it Pierre Beaumarchais?
Sorry, Lloyd. Gotta go. I'll speak to you later. Speak to you some other time. Jesus Christ, Bonnie. It's 7.78 billion yen.
Do you want the dollar amount? At 100 yen to the dollar.
Yeah, $77.8 million. Right, I want you to book me the following notional trade, selling 1,000 December 21,500 put options at a price of 7778, and then print me a new report after that entry so it shows 7.78 billion yen as if it was owing to us from Cymex.
Sure, Nick.
And, then fax Brenda Granger in London asking for more funds. Tell her we've had a large margin call on our client positions.
How much?
$1 million. Make it 2.
Hello?
I'm not disturbing you, am I?
It's 2 a.m.
Oh, Christ, sorry, mate, had no idea. Listen, the point is, the old farts are getting nervous. They want you to unwind the position a little.
That's easier said than done, Ron. Don't want to send the wrong signal to the market.
Yeah. Second thing is, we need another £2 million profit by next month to secure our bonuses.
2 million? Ron, what planet do you live on, mate? One minute you want me to unwind the positions, and the next...
Failure is not an option, mate. We're counting on you. Now, I'll see you at the junket in London in 3 weeks' time.
2 million? Who do they think I am? George Soros? I felt sick going into the office, seeing all the people I'd been avoiding for months. It was one thing to con people over the phone. It was quite another to do it to their face.
Nick? It's you, isn't it? Nick Leeson? I heard you were coming in. You haven't the vaguest idea who I am, have you?
Brenda? Of course. I'm sorry. How are you?
So I finally get to put a face to the voice.
Barings will become one of the most successful operations in the derivatives business. Oh, we are gonna make so much money.
Nick. Wake up.
Lisa,
We're meant to be going to the dinner.
I can't face it. I can't take it anymore. I'm not going back after Christmas. You can't make me.
What are you going on about? You're sitting next to Peter Norris in the seat of honour. Oh, don't tell me you missed your presentation too.
I've been drinking.
No, I never would have guessed. I think it's downright rude. They're expecting you. You can't let everybody down like that.
You don't understand, Lisa. I'm sitting on a fucking volcano. I can't go back.
And what about your bonus? Now, stop babbling and get yourself dressed. I'll give you volcano, Leeson. Right,
Lisa.
Bum.
Lisa.
Oh.
Oi! Lisa.
You stink.
Oh, Lisa. It was crazy going back. I couldn't hope to survive the end-of-year audit. There was that little matter of the 7.78 billion yen which I'd fabricated to plug the hole in the 5/8 account. I should have told Lisa when I had the chance. But there was this voice that kept telling me I'd traded out of my losses before, I could trade out of them again.